What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a quick update video regarding the bug that I found within the GSPro connector for the recent Square update. Before we get into it, hats off. I'm not going to take my hat off because it's so cold out here, but hats off to the Square team for solving it so quick. Literally, I recorded that bug on Monday after I did my scramble round the first time playing on GSPro with C-Drum, the course designer, and I did that quick video about finding the bug with having to use the swing stick within the connector, and literally before I could even get the video out there, he fixed it. So as a timeline, from the best that I could tell from like Facebook posts and from what people commented, basically I think right around probably between like 4 or 5 p.m. that night, so Monday a couple days ago, all the updates came out, and I think by the time of like 3, 4, 5 p.m. GSPro, or not GSPro, Square was well aware of the issue, and they actually pulled the connector down from the website. And then again, from the best that I could tell, by the time of like 11:30, like 11:30 at night p.m., right before midnight, they already had the new update, the connector 0.9.9 already released and uploaded to the site. So again, hats off. Literally, they heard about it, they fixed it, and they put out the new connector within literally hours of that happening. So this is just a quick update. Plus, I wanted to ask the question now, which you guys will see in a second. I just want to show you the putting, that it does work now. We're on the practice range again. And I want to ask you guys, it seems like now with this new connector, the swing stick wasn't supposed to be the putting, but now with this new connector, I'm going to put up a screenshot when we go over to the range, but now you can select the use of the swing stick for both. It says drivers/irons and also putting. So within GSPro, you can actually select those. And curious to hear your thoughts if you guys think that's a good thing, a bad thing. I think I might do like maybe a separate video possibly on that. But as far as this putting goes, so you guys saw before when I had putter selected, it puts the Square into a different mode, and for whatever reason there was just a bug in that old connector where you had to hit the swing stick. But as far as you GSPro users out there that were worried about that, wondering if it got solved, so now putter selected, you can see it on the bottom left. I have the ball in the zone, it just dinged, it's ready to go, and now like you would expect and like we've come to kind of experience, you just hit putts, and it does in fact work. So I'll hit a couple more just so you can see. And I am curious, maybe I'll switch it here to see if it's as seamless as it should be of just selecting an option. I may just go to the connector real quick and select the putter just to see if you can switch back and forth really quick. And I am kind of curious of what it would be like going over to the range on GSPro and selecting that. But I still need to figure out my ooh, just burned the edge. Still need to figure out my putting a little bit. I need to raise up this section right in front of the mat because there was a drop off, which was messing with the putts. Granted, I mean, I'm putting off a pretty bumpy, lumpy, pretty thick hitting mat, which is the Country Club Elite, so it's not the best putting surface and turf to begin with. But I do need to figure out, kind of just extend this out a little bit and figure out how to have kind of more of a level surface putting. But as you can see, as far as this update, again, very, very impressive how quick I keep saying GSPro, how quick the Square team was able to listen to the community, find out that there was a bug, get it resolved, and get it updated and released for us to download literally within hours of people probably coming across that issue. But I mean, I can sit here hitting putts all day. I'm not aiming, so it's breaking right to left. Obviously, I'm missing all these, but you get the idea. Real quick, I want to test while we're on the putting range. I want to just see if I can go to the connector here real quick. Maybe this would be a good time. I took a picture of it. Maybe I'll toss it up on the screen right now. You can kind of see it maybe on the projector a little bit, but the connector basically looks the same. Now all they did was just add this little option at the bottom. It says use swing stick DR/IR, so meaning driver and irons, or use swing stick for putter, or I mean you can select none, one, or both. I'm curious if I select use swing stick for putter, that's selected. Now over here it says like I switch back and forth between the standard spin measurement and the advanced. So it says use standard spin measurement mode. Try saying that 3 times fast. Then I click to advance. It said the same thing, and now it says use swing stick for putter. So I'm curious if it's just as simple as that to now where this puts it into. I don't know if I have to maybe change the club real quick. So it's blinking like whitish. I did see a post. Someone said that they had kind of some wonkiness when you go and switch it on the fly. I wonder maybe if I just go to lob wedge. Now the square it's blinking. I've never seen that color before. Hopefully I didn't just mess with it, but it's blinking like white in the middle. I guess this is a good test. Like I said, I saw a Facebook post. Someone said they had to go through like a bunch of different steps. Like they had to like select it, unselect it, quit the program, go back in, select it again, not select it. Granted, I'll never use this, but in terms of, I know people were worried about the main concern is like the SGT rounds for the swing stick. I don't do any of those, but personally for me, I'd like to see them, if they're going to stick with the swing stick, separate the driver and the iron, so like literally select each club. So if you want to hit there's certain people, Perry has been in a couple of my live streams. He lives in an area where late at night he can't hit driver because it's too loud, and other people have issues with like ceiling heights. So if they could select it only for driver, maybe like driver and 3-wood would be good. The other thing I thought of is if you have friends and family here, like younger friends and family or people that are inexperienced, if they can work it out to where it might have to be something where they connect with GSPro and contact them and kind of work on it together. But if they can do something where you can select either like all the clubs or some of the clubs for some players. So like for example, if it was me and like a young family member that was playing, I could hit all the regular shots, and playing together on the same course, have he or she use the swing stick for all the shots. It would be pretty cool if they could integrate that. But it does seem like this me switching to the swing stick putter. I don't know. I was gonna test it on the range, but I probably won't waste your guys' time. It's still just blinking white, which is kind of strange. I don't want to have to close GSPro, close the connector, load it back up. I mean, I guess just for the sake of it, I'll try real quick just exiting out of the connector and then going back into it. So we're going to exit that, load that back up. Settings, so it defaulted back. So maybe you just have to select it before you connect it. Use swing stick for putter. It's on advanced. Not that it really matters for the putts. Scan, connect. Now we're back connected. Let's see. Nope, still blinking white. So I don't know. Personally, I'm not going to mess with it a ton. Maybe someone in the comments, if they've done this, they can tell me exactly how they got this to work. Again, I thought from what I saw it was a pretty lengthy process of like restarting the square, which I may have to do after this, closing out a GSPro, all that kind of stuff. Seems like that white light in the middle is still blinking, so I thought it was going to be as simple as just clicking that option and you can kind of change it on the fly. I was going to go over to the range and just hit a couple shots regular and then switch it on for driver. I'm not even going to mess with it, but all this to say, you saw the putts before. They fixed it really quick. Now, if I go and play an actual course or if I want to practice here, I can use my putter. I'm assuming everything else works good. Right after this, I've been trying to do a video every single day and get information out as quick as I can. Right after this, I'm going to be doing a test. I had my TaylorMade brand new TP5 Pix balls get delivered, so I may have to just turn the square off and turn it back on before I do this because this white light's still blinking. But the video right after this should be tomorrow's video. I'm going to be doing a test on the range here, either in GSPro or Square. I don't think it really matters, but going to be doing a test with first time hitting these. These are still brand new in the case. Testing these TaylorMade Pix balls for you guys out there that are maybe looking to get some of these balls, looking to get the Square, etc., etc. But moral of the story, the Square team was on top of it like they have been. Awesome, the support that they've been putting out. They fixed this issue really quick. and I guess maybe there's a little bit of a bug when you're using the swing stick, so maybe they'll fix that for another update coming. But personally, I'm not going to use that a ton. So as long as the connector, even if they got rid of that, I don't really care. But as long as the connector works to where if you hit a green, you're playing GS Pro, it automatically selects the club for you. So as long as it switches to putter, I can actually hit a putt and not have to change it to lob wedge. I'm a happy camper. So let me know down below. Should the swing stick be allowed in GS Pro? Do you think there's value in that? Would you use that? Have you tried this new connector, and what was the process if you wanted to switch back and forth between the swing stick? Apparently, the square's not liking it, so I think I'm just going to have to turn it off and turn it back on. But that's going to wrap this one up. Quick little update video. Again, stay tuned for the going to do a pretty comprehensive test of hitting these TP5s. Maybe I'll bounce back and forth between the square range and GS Pro range. But like always, shout out to the members. If you guys want to add some additional support, if you've appreciated some of the information I've been putting out, I would really appreciate if you guys consider becoming a member to the channel. I did the 3 cheapest options available on YouTube. You can do $1 a month, $2 a month, or $3 a month. You get some cool badges and some cool emojis when you join the live stream. Cool other perks with member-only live streams. But the big thing is, depending on which one you pick, you get your name, your username at the start or the end or both of every single video I post. So greatly appreciate if you consider that. Appreciate all the support, all the current members. But like I always leave you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.